Now, count on NBC2 First Alert meteorologist Robert Van Winkle's forecast. The most accurate forecast in Southwest Florida.
I've got Doppler radar and a big view to start off tonight, and you can see there's still some rain in the Gulf of Mexico. Bands of it still headed toward the western side of Florida. Overall, though, today, it certainly was not as active, again, overall, as it was over the weekend. And that's the sign that we're on a very slow path to getting things back to normal around here. And I say that because it's going to take several days to get back to, quote, normal. All right, here's the tornado watch area that is still posted tonight through 11 o'clock. Now, for the most part, this is more of a precaution than a real punchy watch, because we haven't had any reports of any damage or wind damage of any kind today. The storms have not had quite as much punch as they had over the weekend, but the watch is still there. So as we watch these next showers come in, we got to be wary of some of them having a bit of a kick. But for the most part anyway, things are okay right now. You can see a couple of spotty sprinkles or brief downpours from Bokeelia out to Captiva, and also a line of showers headed toward Venice and Inglewood. And then in the bigger picture, there's still some more out there. So overnight tonight, more of the same. We're going to continue with one or two showers, and then it'll be fine, and then it'll be a little rainy, and then it'll be not rainy. And either way you look at it, I kind of think the story today was really about the wind, wasn't it? The wind was just something to reckon with. Still out of the south-southwest, and we had gusts today up to 58 miles per hour. Very impressive wind gusts around here. Remember, by definition, a wind gust is a wind speed that happens in less than a minute or less. In other words, not sustained winds, but the gusts up above 45 to 55 miles per hour. So here's Debbie. This is the reason, as you know, this came up on Saturday as a tropical storm, and we're going to keep it as a tropical storm for a couple of more days. But what you can see here is that it's not very well organized. These deep thunderstorms, big storms, they're not packed around the center. There's some dry air over top of it. So basically, Debbie doesn't have a whole lot of good luck in the future of getting any stronger. But what it does look like it's going to do is hang out for several more days right there into Friday. See that? It looks like it comes down in intensity, but it's going to be Friday before this thing finally starts to kick out toward the Atlantic. 45-mile-per-hour storm. The warnings are up from Sarasota County, Charlotte County border, not in Charlotte County per se, but up to the north. The tropical storm warnings are still posted on the west coast of Florida. Tampa area has had over 10 inches of rain since Saturday. All right, here's our forecast for tomorrow. You can see we've got some periods of quiet weather. We also have the moisture continuing. The circulation around Debbie is going to continue to bring in onshore winds, folks, and that means our beaches and our rivers that open out into the Gulf are still going to have some pretty high water, and it will be just downright rough out in the Gulf of Mexico. Here's the 7-day planner. Each day getting a little bit better than the last, and by the weekend, it looks like we might be able to return to a more normal weather pattern. That's your forecast. Have a great rest of your evening.